The attempt on my life has left me scarred and deformed. But I assure you, my resolve has never been stronger. In order to ensure the security and continuing stability, the Republic will be reorganized into...
LexxLou, Laddie LexxLou. This is the beginning. Screws loose life. We about to take it to the club with this.
Yeah, it's LexxLou, man. We just sitting up here in the White Castle parking lot, you know what I'm saying? Waiting on this motherfucking line to go and shit. Like I said, yeah, we here in St. Louis, Mo, baby, my home city, my hometown representative. Later on, we gonna go show y'all some of the sites where a nigga come from and all that, you know what I mean? But like I say, right now, we just trying to get some food, nigga, trying to feed them munchies. Ain't the bowl full? $5720 Cates, man, St. Louis, Missouri. This is the home I grew up in. This is where Laddie LexxLou started. Right now, we getting from my man, Mr. McClellan. He letting us walk through his crib because he owns the home now. So we got permission from him to walk through the crib and show you where I grew up as a kid, where LexxLou started. Come on.
Decide to get into the game.
Man, I've been doing this since I was little. You know what I'm saying? I'm a good storyteller. Once I piece them words together, it's just lyrical. It's just crazy, man. I like performing. I like all eyes on me, like Pop.
So what are some of your, so Pop, what are some of the people that inspired you to do this, man?
Pop, 2 Live Crew, Eminem. This was living, this right here was like the hallway, whatever. We had a big chandelier right here where this at, it looked like it was diamonds on there. So we used to always take them off the chandelier and take them to school and tell chicks we was giving them diamonds all the time. They thought we were Super Ballers back then. Then he got the same doors we had, KK.
Yeah, the French doors.
We had these same glass doors like that, but ours always stayed open. This the whole living room.
Oh, I like this color, man.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, it is nice.
Dark and mysterious.
I'm getting there.
It is a lot of shade. I set many blazes in that fireplace right there. One year I got mad at my daddy, so I poured gasoline in there. Remember that, KK, when it burnt his eyebrows off on Christmas? I got my ass whooped for that, though, but it was worth it. It was very worth it. This is cool. Right now, I'm taking y'all on a tour through the house I grew up on with my Uncle Kevin Flanoy. We call him Big K.
All right,
hi, Uncle Kevin.
This was the good one. When we had a bird cage right there, the fish tank was right there, and then we had our names cut in glass all over the ceiling. That was my big thing. We had
Yeah.
It was a big room right here, though. It was all open. Okay. Right here, it was all open. That was like a little extra in the dining room. Okay. That was where if you wanted to eat at a table, you could, because you wasn't allowed to go in the living room.
No.
The kitchen still looked the same. It's just smaller because I'm big now. Yep. Our refrigerator was right over there. Yours right here. And then we had cabinets all up here.
That's what I'm putting up next, you know. Just take a little time.
What up, people? This your boy Laddie LexxLou, the game's future, you know what I'm saying? Representing Screws Loose Life all day long as we do. Sitting here with the bottle of Patron, you know what I mean? All them other big name rappers had to do it, so even us little folk had to do it, just to show you that we did it. Right now we at my big brother Chew crib, sitting out on his front porch. We got K-Dog over here filming, you know what I'm saying? We got Peen over there in the corner. Peen is the one that taught me how to rap, y'all, so I'm like his little protege or whatever you want to call him. But in this situation, the student gonna overthrow the master, the teacher or whatever. You know, got little Lloyd with us. This Lloyd's first trip with Screws Loose Life. Lloyd usually like to stay at the crib and shit. TP as always. You know what I'm saying? TP Capone and we on that Patron. You know what I'm saying?
You got to bless it.
Let's bless this bitch and crack it open, baby. For anybody that's up in this position before, to be an opportunity to move out, not only of a home or a neighborhood, but out of an entire city, and then come back to the home that you grew up in, just to see what it's like, man, I can't even explain that. Just bring smiles to your face, you know what I'm saying?
That's what they do.
Hang it on, I broke this.
Yeah.
This is what I used to do. laying through here, and it was one right here in the middle, and I broke it, and I fell through and busted my head right down there. There was some bikes down there. One of my many accidents being a stupid ass kid. Man, this is still like this. I'm telling you. And I just don't know how it feels, man.
Where your room's at?
Right here.
Right here? It was your room?
Yeah.
I know, because I've seen all them holes in it before I got there. Because you know, I got this whole house out.
The ceiling. We was all up in the ceiling.
I got this whole house
shelves.
out, man.
My daddy had my uncles and build us shelves from the wall. All our beds. We had 3 twin size beds right here. It was LaRon, Roy, then me. And on the walls over there we had white shelves. They was built onto the wall.
That's all it down.
And they was about that wide. You can get up in there and lay and stuff. And we used to climb up them and get up in the ceiling. And be hiding shit up there and stuff. This is my own room. Man.
Yeah, watch all this out, man. I redid the whole 9 yards.
Man. I spent many nights getting locked in that closet.
People think it's easy to actually sit down and write lyrics.
And if you notice, man, that was 4 minutes and a half straight before I even did the hook at the end.
Straight.
Just straight. 300 bars, baby. The game ain't the only one can do that. I had to dedicate that to the family. You know, it's them real ones that ride with you through times like this. And you just gotta let them know that you mean it. You know, what they mean to you. Still there, okay?
Yeah. Hey man, when I first got this house, when I first bought this house, I was going down these steps, man. I thought somebody was looking at me, man. Scared the shit out of me.
This is when LexxLou first became conceited. Walking out your room and just. You wanna lie? This was my big brother, my oldest brother's room.
Right.
Yeah. He hung me out of this window. Right here, because I was telling him one day I was mad, crying, starting shit. I told him I was going to jump. So they hung me out the window right here. That's what Arby always talks about. So once I blow up, and y'all hear my big brother Arby saying we hung him out the window, this is the window. Right next door to Arby's room was Eric's room. Eric is my big cousin. But his mom was killed due to some other tragic things in our life that we have to deal with. But Eric came to live with us, and when I was born, he was already staying with us. So he always treated me like my big brother, so I consider Eric my big brother. You know, you ain't got to be blood, but this was his room. And then when my sister Tracy came up from Mississippi to live with us, it became her room, because she was the only girl in the house. But this was Eric's room most of the time now. This is 5720 Kate's, man. This is where it all began. This is the bathroom. We used to have to sit 3. It was Lloyd in the front, me in the middle, Jerome in the back. That was what you can serve water with. That's when black people, it was the myth that water cost $30 every time you took a bath. So me and my brothers had to take a bath together. It ain't nothing I'm proud of now, but hey, you had to do what you had to do growing up in the hood, you know what I'm saying? It's called blood work. I just wanted to give something back to all my peoples that ride with me to let them know that I'm there. You know what we going through? It's so hard, man, once you putting all your sweat and your blood. My brother Tony's room, in this closet right here, look, they still got the SeaWorld stuff wrote on that.
Sure, we're gonna see something.
SeaWorld. That's when my brother LaRon, right before he passed, he got into the Crip thing, and that's when he put that up there. He was a Crip. 107 HGC, that's Hoover Gangster Crip.
Oh, you lost a brother, man?
Yeah, he got killed in 91. We were staying in his house when he got killed. That's kind of what made us move and stuff. Just a lot of good memories and a lot of bad ones. So. And then just to come back and see all this, man. Tony had many snacks in his closet. That's where I got my sweet tooth from, my big brother Tony. It was the 3rd floor. And like my man, Mr. McClellan got it now, it's locked down. When my mom and my daddy was up there, it was locked down. Unless they yelled down and tell us to get them something. But one day we'll come back and have it all renovated. We'll be able to take you up there so you can see the rest of where it all began with LexxLou, the game's future. You just don't know how this feel, man. To be back in the house that you grew up in. Thanks, man.
Hey, no problem, brother. No problem, brother.
This is my TV, man. Tune in next week as we go gardening with the Smiths. couple of white people I know sell weed down the street.